Good morning. It's Wednesday morning. We're going to read from Acts. What are we in? 17. Yeah, 17, 10 through 15. The brothers immediately sent Paul and Silas away by night to Berea. And when they arrived, they went into the Jewish synagogue. Now these Jews were more noble than those in Thessalonica. They received the word with all eagerness, examining the scriptures daily to see if these things were so. Many of them therefore believed, with not a few Greek women of high standing as well as men. But when the Jews from Thessalonica heard that the word of God was proclaimed by Paul at Berea also, they came there too, agitating and stirring up the crowds. Then the brothers immediately sent Paul off on his way to the sea. But Silas and Timothy remained there. Those who conducted Paul brought him as far as Athens, and after receiving a command for Silas and Timothy to come to him as soon as possible, they departed. So what do we see in this little bit of the story? Paul and Silas have run away by night, sort of fearing for their lives because the crowd was acting like a crowd acts. And crowds can get out of control, and people will do things that they wouldn't ordinarily do in person on an individual basis, but with a crowd, they'll just follow the spirit of the crowd, I guess you'd say. So they run away, and they go to Berea, and Luke says, here the Jews were different. The Jews were, he says, more noble. I think it's important to realize that Luke is not writing a polemic against the Jews, all Jews everywhere of all times. He's just saying, these Jews, these people at the synagogue were willing to listen, and these other ones weren't. And so that was what was important. They listen, and they're converting some of the Gentiles. And he mentions again the women. So women are coming into the faith and into the church. But the Jews from Thessalonica hear that they're there, and so those Jews come down and start stirring up trouble again. And so they send Paul off on his way by sea, and Silas and Timothy stay behind to teach and nurture this fledgling little church until Silas and Timothy are sent for by Paul, and they leave to go find him in Athens. And tomorrow we'll read what he did in Athens while he waited. But so we're on this journey, and he keeps going from place to place, proclaiming the good news and telling people, hey, Jesus has come to set us free from sin and death. And that's a good thing. We should all be happy to be set free from death. From the fear of death and the power of death. All of that is good, and that is what Jesus was about. So, a little brief lesson today, but I hope that you have a great day, and I hope that in all things you trust the Lord and everything goes well for you.